A Nigerian pastor residing in Ukraine, Pastor Sunday Adelaja, has described the two main southern presidential candidates by their capabilities. On Sunday, the clergyman shared on his page that he regards Tinubu as an economic genius, while Mr. Peter Obi is a trader. Both men are former governors. Tinubu was the former governor of Lagos State, while Peter Obi was the former governor of Anambra State. While making his comparison between the two, Pastor Adelaja showed his preference for Mr. Tinubu because of what he described as his economic genius. On a personal note, both candidates have on several occasions clashed over their competencies, while Obi prized himself as a trader with requisite knowledge on how to make things work. Tinubu dismisses him as a market economist who cannot match the enormous challenges of the Nigerian economy. Many fans have considered his views controversial and even unrealistic because he is based in Ukraine and is not on ground in Nigeria. The Bible says, by their fruits you shall know them. Adelaja. Adelaja. You see, in Ukraine, or you have left Ukraine because of the war. People, when you see people, hear people, or see people who have controversies here and there, no integrity, when they talk, you want to listen to such people. Now, wow. No wahala. No wahala. You don't talk here now. It depends on Nigerians. So do the needful. You have said it. This one don't be waiting that they can't argue. Oh, you are right. You are not this. You are not anyhow. Anything you feel or you think, anyhow you see and do, vote for them. If you feel say you want to see us, you don't want to go out. Some people have said they don't want to go and vote. You don't want to vote, go sit down for us. You want vote to now this person, you know, concern anybody. After all now, waiting with the pass through now. Nobody deal with them. Deal with you. Nobody they follow you, they experience what they experience. So maybe that kind of thing now they talk. And they the first person. Well, a lot of people will have their reactions and opinions concerning this. Someone is asking, economic genius? You say Tinubu is economic genius. Are you sure is the one? Me, I think your assessment should be in the reverse. Obi is a more proven economic genius than Bola Tinubu. And somebody say, which Peter Obi are you saying? Empty vessel. He studied philosophy. You don't even know the pedigree of your candidate. That is the reason he was unable to perform in Anambra State. As governor, Tinubu Jagaban created enabling environments in Lagos for business and individuals to thrive. I don't understand. As many of you who are living in Lagos, I think you should be able to tell us what you are gaining and what you are feeling in that Lagos that they are talking about. And if you are living in Anambra, let us know how you are feeling, because of course people can only judge based on what Obi did while he was in government, was governor. But Tinubu, from the look of things, all the people that have been ruling after him, he's still the one. You know, when you look at I always tell people, when you look at Ambode, you look at Fashola, you see that these are men. These are men that stood their ground. Nobody even envisaged. You know, Tinubu was just at the background. If at all he suggested, or he appointed them, or he presented them to the party. But this is Sanwo-Olu, in fact, now made Nigerians to know that really Tinubu has been the one ruling this Lagos. And we know his takes, what he's been gaining from there. Do you understand? So, when you talk about Lagos now, like this Sanwo-Olu is just a representative of Tinubu. That's just the way it is. And he will never have problems. Of course, he will never have problems with Tinubu. But you know that those two men I mentioned, Fashola and Ambode, they had problems. And that was why Ambode could not even get the second term. Fashola was able to pull through because of his own antecedents and his own charisma. Let's even leave that. Like I've said, anywhere they say that where good night crayfish they put in tail. So anywhere where you like, put your this in wutu, you go chopper. Breakfast, so you go chopper. This one is a counterfeit pastor. After your money making church in Ukraine have been destroyed out of foolishness, you lied that God warned you to leave the country 2 years earlier, but you refused to listen, and now you are back and broke. Don't even worry. Agbaowo Tinubu will wire you 100 million naira. For your support, you need that money to set up a new money-making machine church in Nigeria. A criminal cannot even deny a fellow colleague. Continue. Honestly, you sabi this man very well. Ethnicity ingrained, home and abroad. Not a Yoruba man, oh, but an Edo man. But I advise him to keep his thoughts to himself. Nigerians are wiser now. He's a Adelaja. Yoruba, is he not Yoruba man? Okay. Oh. That guy is a pastor. But a scam artist. Whether he's not a pastor, that's what this one was about to say. Adelaja is an ethnic by God. If a trader is not an economic genius, is it a drug lord that should be? Keep your warped opinions to yourself. You kept yourself and family enjoying life in Europe while you suggest stupid arrangements for suffering Nigerians by a government. Tinubu in an overdrive desperation foisted on us. APC and PDP must go. Even at that, we prefer the trader over the economic genius that has never propagated any known economic principle except to use his genius to steal public funds. A genius that will tell us that the figures quoted by a trader are dubious, but never give what figures he has that are not dubious. Abeg, Parkwell. This man has lost it completely. He supported Buhari. See where we are today. Now he's supporting Tinubu. You have turned yourself into an old prophet. One of the fake pastors and bishops. This pastor is looking for something from Tinubu. That is this. Economic genius in stealing public fund, isn't it? I agree with you that trader manage his state funds very well, multiply them in a very resourceful manner, but your economic genius cornered the resources of an entire state, making it his own alone, with families and friends well positioned in the government at different levels. Show us one of Obi's children in government during and after his reigns as governor. Okay, which one of them have track, clean and tracing record? It was the Holy Spirit that revealed the true identity of both candidates to you and what they have the capacity to bring to the table. Tinubu is the real ID. Keep on dreaming, all change. So the pastor is talking from Ukraine or Nigeria. Which pastor beg? See your fake both side and fake pink shades, low life. Pastor, stick to preaching the gospel. Don't even look now, but your ignorance is showing. Go back to where you come from before we listen to you. Pastor Sunday Adelaja is gradually showing us how bloody tribalistic he is, can be. He has been hiding his real identity. They are still looking for you in Ukraine. What a corrupt mind. No wonder he's where he is today. PhD holder in economics. Confused pastor. Adelaja can only be a pastor in Ukraine. What he knows is irrelevant because he is not even a straightforward person. And that is it. We know him. Tinubu is economic genius. Where? In Nigeria or America or UK or Korea. Because Obi likes to address himself as a trader does not mean inferior to any economist. Go and look at his CV again. Besides, Adelaja is not even a man to be bothered about his comments. Of course, they don't even carry any form of integrity. Bam. Low button. So guys, over to you. Let's know your thoughts. Thanks.